Hey, what up, everybody? It's your boy AT Mac, and we coming in here with the Week 5 recap of fantasy football, and let's get into it. And I'm gonna start this off with the Cowboys rant because it ain't looking real good. All right, everybody got what they wanted this weekend or last weekend. They got it. They got what you wanted. We went up against the best. We went up against the 49ers, and this is how it was broke down. All right, here's the recap. Dak Prescott was 14 of 24, 153 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. Oh, God, it's even hurts even reading it. Tony Pollard had 8 carries for 29 yards. That's not 129. It's just 29. That was it. CeeDee Lamb, 4 receptions, 49 yards, bro. That was it. That was it, bro. Now let's look at the 49ers. Brock Purdy went 17 for 24. He had 252 yards with 4 touchdowns. No turnovers. Jordan Mason had 10 carries, 69 yards, 1 touchdown. And George Kittle had 3 receptions, 67 yards, and 3 touchdowns, bro. And the final score was 10-42. And that leaves San Francisco 49ers undefeated still. And that's insane. Oh, that makes me so goddamn mad. But as we go into fantasy football this week, I was definitely a 49ers fan. And I'm going to show you why. So, we'll start with my matchup. So, this week, I did make some changes to my lineup. Like, something had to give. Right? So, I gave up Justin Jefferson and I gave up Josh Burrow. I ended up giving them to Uwe Thielen. And he gave me back Josh Allen, Brandon Ayuk, Garrett Wilson, and he gave me somebody else. Oh, he gave me also Gibbs. He gave me Gibbs, who was out. So, going over my game, I went up against C Live, the homie Chasing Lamar. This was the battle of the bums. And man, my nephew right here, Josh Allen, does not disappoint. And that's why we got the blue in the background. We got the Buffalo Bill back. Just like last year I had Josh Allen. I had to get him back one more again. I had to. I felt like my team really wasn't my team without Josh. And what does Josh do? He puts up 31, just like he do. Now, granted, Josh Burrow did put up 29, but it ain't 31. So shout out to the boy Josh Allen for going crazy as usual. Brandon Ayuk gave me 7 points, but I think he's definitely going to get more. He's going to get more. He had 58 receptions. He had 58 reception yards, and he had 4 receptions, which is amazing. You know what I mean? And that was just against the Cowboys. So who knows how he's gonna produce for the weeks to come. I'm really excited for him, and I'm excited to have him on my team. But man, this was the heater right here, man. During the whole time, bro, during watching that game, bro, I was clenched. 44 points for Jamar Chase, which is a record. He had 192 reception yards, 3 reception touchdowns, and 15 receptions. That's crazy. He balled out. I was super. Also, this guy, Calvin Ridley, never heard of this guy. He had 122 reception yards, 7 receptions and 14 rushing yards. This guy was disgusting, bro. I was watching that Jacksonville game. I woke up at 6 o'clock, 6:15, because they were playing in London. And man, that kid is fast. Like, that's the first time I've ever seen him. And he's definitely a household name who I'll be watching just because it's excitement. Like, I was excited to even just watch him in general. Like, I know he was going against me, but dude, he was doing his thing. Derrick Henry was stopped by the Colts to only 7 points. Jobless to that. I don't know who this dude is, but he got stopped. He got 4 points. But shout out to my man Mostert again with the 14. Yee. And this guy coming in clutch, bro. Kittle, I'm really glad I held on to him, bro. I had, especially at the tight end position, because, tight ends are really hard to come by. So he came in with a booming three reception touchdowns. You feel me? He had 3 touchdowns, 67 reception yards with 3 receptions only. That's balling. That's balling if it ain't balling in my book. You feel me? He gave me 26 points, bro. I couldn't have been more excited for him, man. I'm really glad I waited that out. Joe Mixon, he did his thing. He gave me 11. As long as he giving me double digits, I ain't Joe gonna do Joe. Joe gonna be all right for me. He had 81 rushing yards, 4 receptions, and 13 yards. Not too shabby, bro. Again, he's gonna be one of my main scorers. He's been holding it down for me since the season started, so he ain't really going nowhere. My kicker out here doing kicker things with 10 points. Yee. And I don't know what Philly was getting destroyed out there. Philly defense was trash, boy. So they only gave me 5 points. But the hero of the team is my man, Josh Jacobs, bro. It was real rough when the game first started. I was seeing negative 2 yards, 1 yard, 2 yards, bro. I was really scared he wasn't going to do it. But luckily he pulled it out, pause. And he did amazing, bro. He got me the points that I needed and more. You know what I'm saying? So thanks a lot for that, my boy. So I came over with the dub. Thank goodness. So let's go to the other matchups of week 5. We're going to go with our undefeated and my boy TM Dream Eaters right here. My boy is now 5-0. His big points right here from DJ Moore. 45. Whoo! Patrick Mahomes doing what Patrick Mahomes do. It's only 23 points. But what you got to worry about when you got 45 points from DJ Moore. So let's just leave that at that. That's a dub. It's a wrap. I know, I don't know his name, but I call him a Chani. He went with 151 rushing yards, 1 rushing TD, and he had 1 fumble loss, but he still got 20 points. Sadly, he is on the IR list, so I am excited to see what moves that Dream Eaters is going to make for the for his next week's matchup. Also, we had Hero City 2. Although he lost, it was dope to see Cooper Kupp back in the lineup for this week, and he dropped a smooth 15. For that being his first game back, bro, whoever got to go up against him is going to be some problems. Some real problems. This Nakua guy still going crazy. So not only he's got Nakua and he's got Cooper Kupp. So he has double punch right here. So that's going to be really cool going into next week for Heroes matchup as well. Next matchup, we have he's stealing versus Bam 619. Who won? And he's stealing. Shout out to Milligan for winning his matchup against Bam 619. Let's check them out. He had Matt Stafford dropping 20 points. He had Thielen dropping 20 points. D Swift dropped 13 for him. So that looked pretty good. That's solid. Everybody else was kind of single digit out. See how Justin Jefferson, bro. That's why I gave him up. I just kind of knew something. Like Milligan's been asking me to trade him for about 2 to 3 weeks now. And I was just like, now's the time to let him go. And sure enough, bro, 28 reception yards for 3 receptions, bro. And he's not on my team, so whoop on that. He barely pulled out this win. Jalen Hurts had 29 points. That's a big game. That's some points right there. That's solid. But sadly, Bam 619 couldn't push through, bro. Everybody else had single digits besides the defense who dropped 24. That's solid, though. Damn, he just needed like one person to be in double digits. He would have won that. But shout out to Milligan. GG's on that one. Let's go to the next matchup with AFK versus the Angry Bus Drivers. This matchup, we had Antonio Brown dropping 15. Stroud from Houston dropped 16. And Go Dirt dropped 21 with 117 reception yards, 1 reception touchdown, and 8 receptions. That's solid. Bryce Hall. Mr. Hall, 26.9, 177 rushing yards, 1 rushing TD, and 17 reception yards. That's solid. 26, 21. That's a big game. But man, my bro hung in there. If he would have fixed his lineup, I think he'd have been all right, because Justin Fields dropping that 40 bar is pretty freaking amazing. So hopefully the Angry Birds Drivers can get back onto the winning side, hopefully, and fix his lineup. But GG's to Raymond for winning that one. We're going to go next matchup. We have, for the last matchup, it was Master Chief against How I Met Calf Your Mother. And Alex came out with the dub. He's now 4-1. Let's check out his team. Tua dropped 16. Tyreek Hill had 28, 181 reception yards, 1 reception TD, and 8 receptions. A solid. Pittman has 7. Tony Pollard, bro. Like I said, it was hard being a 49ers fan, but Tony Pollard only had 5 points. Etienne, though, man, like I said, I watched that game, bro, and Etienne was going off, bro, with 136 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, and 48 reception yards, bro. 34.40. Woo! Look at him go. The other side, Master Chief's biggest scorer was Stephon Diggs. That's my nephew's best friend. He only had 19 points, 121 reception yards, 1 reception touchdowns, and 8 receptions. That's solid. Solid. Travis Kelce gave him some points, 17.7 with 67 rushing yards, 1 reception touchdowns, 10 receptions. Nice. And then San Francisco's defense booming with 3 interceptions, 4 sacks. And points allowed 7-13. Jesus, bro, that's so many points for a defense. But GG's to How I Met Your Mother for getting that dub. And just like that, everybody, that's week 5 Gamers in Football Fantasy League recap. I appreciate everybody for liking, subscribing, and tuning in. So let's hope week 6 we get another dub. Peace out.